Y'all missed the beginning part. You know why you missed? Because you're not subscribed to my Twitch. Smoov TV Network. Go jump on my Twitch, man. Y'all missed Madman food review. That's why y'all ain't see the food review from the beginning, because you ain't on my Twitch. So go log in on my Twitch. But we're gonna do a little, you know, real quick flipper. By the way, we was here already. Good Vibes Cantina. Crab cakes is $25. Crab cake meal $25. I'm with that. I'm with that all day.
So where was Smoov from? Yeah, where did Smoov grow up?
Man, when people ask me where I'm from, I always say Dundalk. Originally West Side, Park Heights, but I say Dundalk. Dundalk, you know what I'm saying, is where I lived the most of my life. I got some Park Heights in me, but yeah.
How was your upbringing, would you say?
How was my upbringing?
Yeah, like what made you, like what point in your life did you decide who you was? Like what years was you like you really know? Like now, like for example, I still am who I was between the ages of 14 and 18. That's when I really went through the motions, developed myself, and realized who I was in the world. So even though I might be mature and do things different, that's the period of time I realized who I was. You know what I'm saying? So like, what period of time was that for Smoov?
Let me see if I can get a better shot of both of us, because you're not talking loud enough. You're not talking loud enough.
Like what point in your life?
Who the glass?
Like for me, it was my teenage years, like 14 through 18, when I really realized who I was. So I'm wondering, like, what period of time did Smoov realize who he was going to be, what he how like how he was going to carry himself as a man?
Well, I was always a nice guy, man. Middle school, nice guy. For the most part, definitely taught to, I'ma say, turn the other cheek, to be honest. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? I was definitely taught that way, you know what I'm saying? Definitely taught to be more Martin Luther King than Malcolm X, for sure. I was taught to be more Martin Luther King than Malcolm X. You know what I mean? Turn the other cheek. I was taught to be more like Jesus. I was taught to be more like Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And that's the best way I can put it, you know, to forgive and forget. You know, that's as a kid, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't until...
Can I get another Diet Coke, please? Can I get another Diet Coke, please?
Diet Coke, please.
For 11?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Can I take this?
Yeah. Sorry about that, yo.
It's all good. Yeah. But, yeah, it really wasn't until overcoming my bullies or people that bothered me that I had just realized, like, you gotta pick your battles when it comes to turning the other cheek. She said it's very low volume. Interesting.
Who there? On there?
You gotta pick your battles when it comes to turning the other cheek, but it felt amazing fighting back. It felt amazing fighting back. So that middle school is when I pretty much started like fighting back. You know what I'm saying? But middle school was when I was definitely that nice guy. I didn't turn I didn't turn into Smoov. The alter ego of Smoov did not.
We're getting there, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
The alter ego of Smoov did not get there until high school, like 9th grade. You feel me? Like,
What defines your name Smoov in high school? What gave you the right to have that name?
it was given to me.
I thought you had to battle for it.
Nah. It was given to me.
Who gave it to you?
My man Ebron. One day, yo just came up to me, was like, yo, what up, Jay Smoov? What up, Smoov? I was like, yo, that's fire. Because my rap name at the time was Fahrenheit. Dumb tight, get it right.
You and the Celsius would have made a great rap group.
Yeah, like that was my first rap name for real, Fahrenheit. And then when yo came up and said, what up, Jay Smoov? I'm like, yo, I like that. And I cop it.
So, didn't you have to fight to keep it though?
Well, another Smoov came around, which was Smoov Vito, you know what I'm saying? We had like an on-the-spot battle. My name was Jay Smoov. And so was he. His name was Jay Smoov as well. And I fell into, long story short, later on, I got a little buzz or whatever in the local Dundalk scene doing battles and stuff like that. And he jumps on stage and was like, yo, I'm the real Jay Smoov, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not prepared, nothing like that. Like, I'm a prepared battler. Like, I'm not pretty much, but regardless, no excuses.
Thanks.
Regardless, no excuses, you know what I'm saying? If you consider yourself an MC, you got to stay ready, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be ready to bite anybody's head off. So instead of giving him one of my writtens, you know, that I usually already have prepared, I ended up freestyling, and I ended up losing by crowd decision, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much like, whose name is it going to be? Whose name is it going to be? So I honored that, you know what I'm saying? So I dropped the Jay Smoov after that battle in around 08, 09. I honored that loss. And I no longer called myself Jay Smoov, and I created Colossal Smoov.
Shout out to my brother Jay Smoovito, frontline in my old rap group. We always win on my side. Smoov started winning when he got on my side. Anyway, so that's my point. From there, what made you sit back and be like, damn, I gotta turn the camera on? What made you think of the idea of Smoov TV?
What made me think of Smoov TV? So I used to have a rap group called the League of Blackhearts, and that rap group was like, yo, I didn't even do a sound check or nothing. Like, what if she was right about the sound being wrong? But anyway, League of Blackhearts, I had a rap group, League of Blackhearts. Broke off from them. Everybody went their separate ways. So I created Clean House Entertainment. Clean House Entertainment was first. That wasn't nothing but pretty much my music, whatever. Smoov TV Network, Smoov TV came from me starting to do interviews. I interviewed my man Massacre. You know what I'm saying? He's a local artist in Dundalk. I interviewed Massacre, and once I posted, that was like 08. I posted the interview with the Massacre. That was like 08. And no, it had to been 09. Probably 09. Because I was still rapping. No, it was 2010. I'm sorry. 2010, because I got the shirt that says Smoov TV Network since 2010. So I dropped that interview with him. I told him, yo, who was the top 5 best artists in Dundalk? Of course, I was on that top 5. But along with that, it was other artists, and the local artists of Dundalk did not agree with that top 5. So with that being said, once I post that interview, it sparked fires, and I was like, well, since y'all think that y'all the nicest, won't you show off your talent and prove you the nicest on this camera? And so that's where Smoov TV rap battle started. Interviews, but my mindset, but what took me to starting Smoov TV, it was the interviews. My thought was just get popping, bro. Like, yo, it's time to get popping for real, you know what I'm saying? If the music is not gonna get me there, let's do the interviews. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing interviews. Rap battle chose me. I didn't choose rap battles.
From the interviews, what was your first hip hop showcase on Smoov TV? Not necessarily rap battle, but hip hop showcase.
Man, I was doing a lot of rap battles.
It could be a rap battle.
I was doing a lot of rap battles outside, like on a corner of Inverness, ABC streets. I was on a corner.
Hell yeah, Tom Brady.
Yo, it's a good spot, bro. Like good. It's a cool spot for real. And so my first showcase, I was doing a lot of rap battles, like just on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like Full Clip versus Trey Bars. That was at Inverness. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was nighttime.
That was the first battle?
That was the first battle ever. Trey Bars actually won, but he forfeited. So I let Full Clip keep going. And then it was Full Clip versus Trigger.
That's what
outside in the snow. It was snowing, and we was on it was an elementary school, Dundalk Elementary.
And Trigger was a big name. Everybody hated Trigger, but Trigger was Mr. 92Q.
Yeah, at the time Trigger was definitely 92Q. Yo, you're coming on a podcast, bro, ASAP. You feel me? Like, I do a lot of things spontaneous. I will tell you that, Matt. I do a lot of things spontaneous. I can add you to my group. That way, whenever I'm doing updates, whenever I want to do something, you know what I'm saying?
Come through, Matt.
I'll just do it, you know what I'm saying? And I'll send a notification in a group who's available, and boom, we'll make it happen.
It'd be good
like
content
that.
for real.
Matter of fact, yo, I'll just pull up on you, you know what I'm saying, and do a full interview for real. Because it's been a long time, you know what I mean, since you, I'm sure, told your story. And that's what I do it for. I've always been wanting to just get your story, get people's story for real. And so that's pretty much why I do it.
Story.
Yeah, that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying. I hate when people die and they never got the chance to tell their story. Like, that's like one of the worst things. That's why I pretty much do it.
That's
I'm
why
like,
I talk so much. I be waiting to die all the time.
Yeah, like, I don't want people to die and they never got the chance to tell their story. So
I'll make sure I get it out.
R.I.P. Quick Draw. I never got the chance, you know what I mean, to have an actual sit down with him. And he been on the show for a long time. He was really there from the get-go for real. You know what I'm saying? Judging battles and everything. But my first venue was at East Point Mall. My first actual venue was East. Where did you battle at?
We battled in the Frontline apartment because I seen Trigger beat Full Clip and everybody say the Full Clip won, and I got mad about it. And Trigger was just starting to fuck with us. And,
So okay. So the third battle was, it couldn't have been Full Clip versus you.
You might be missing a battle in between Full Clip and the other guy, but me and Full Clip was probably right after Trigger, though.
So Full Clip versus Days happened, and that was at, man, my first venue I know for sure was East Point Mall. It was a spot called Game On. It was like an arcade spot. We need to talk about the Madman situation too.
We can. We can.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that you're open with that one. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I like that. That really puts everything on the table, and I think everything will be cool after that. Everything's cool now.
We're already cool.
Everything's cool now,
right?
Just to like reiterate, hey, let's go ahead and have this round table talk about what actually happened back in the day. You feel me? And actually get like,
we ran our mouths and got into it.
Yeah. So good. So good. Game On in East Point Mall. It was $5 at the door. Stipulations. The boss told me, "Yo, you can have your rap battles in here." I was 19. I was 20 at the time too. 19, 20. Yeah, I was about 20 at the time because I ain't had my son yet. So I was about 20 when I booked my first venue. It was $5 at the door. 2010, and you couldn't cuss. That was the only stipulations. Like you could not cuss in the venue because it was still an arcade. It was still kids there, whatever. So it bought Chevette versus Nails on the Track happened. That's when
my brother Chevette.
That's when the tag team battles were going on because since it was freestyle,
took that win too.
So because it was freestyle, you know, a lot of Madman and Ham. This is when the duo of Madman and Ham popped up.
So let's cut it right there and get to a part 2 from this point on because the whole game changes from here on, and I don't got time for the next. I feel like right here is a good.